Good afternoon, students. Good afternoon, students. Anusha, Monica.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Ma. Ma, now we are going to see the next unit. Now we are going to see in the financial markets, that is a money market. So in this first we have to see, I have explained you types of financial market. In the types of financial market, it is classified into two. That is a capital market and the money market. And the capital market is classified into two. That is a primary market and the secondary market. ఇది స్క్రీన్ తీసుకోండి అమ్మా, లేదా రాసుకోండి. అయిపోయిందమ్మా? Anusha?
Taken, ma'am.
Taken?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here in this next slide, what is money market? Money market, well, this refers to the market where money and highly liquid marketable securities. Where the market, where it is a highly located with the liquidity. Liquidity means what? When you are going and selling in the market, you will be selling the product and immediately you are getting the cash. That is a liquid marketable securities, and bought and sold having a maturity. After the maturity period, it is 1 or less than 1 year. And it is means within a 1 year, you will be getting. So if you are going and buying any product in the market, that immediately you will not get. Means it is where the money is highly liquid and it is a marketable security and it is bought and sold in the market. That is after the maturity period. That is less than the 1 year. And it is also placed. Means whatever here is a place like a stock market. Stock market means where the people are always coming and buying the products in the market. That is a shares, the form of a shares. That is a market, but it is conducted. Means where the place you are the stock market, but it is an activity conducted by telephone. Means the people, some of the people, if you want to buy the shares, you will be not going into the market directly in the market side buying the products. You will be making the conversation through the telephone. That is a telephone. And the money market, basically money market means what? It is where it is constituted, it is an important segment where the Indian financial system. And here it is also, it is a liquid marketable security. It is also called the market. Money market is a instrument like treasury bill, government security, commercial paper, certificate of deposits, call money, repurchase agreement. So these all are comes under the money market. And these all are the highly liquidity marketable securities. Means when you go and buy your share, today you are buying the share, means you are paying the money. But when you get liquidity, that is the money means it is after the maturity, or when you get the good money for your shares. And here the person is a Geoffrey is given a definition that money market is collective name. These are given a collective name for the various firms and the institution where it is deals with the various grades of the near money. Means here, see, these all are the institutions. This is a treasury bill where it is a marketable security, and the call money, it is also commercial paper, certificate of deposits, government securities, repurchase agreement. So these all are the various institutions that deals with the various grades of the near money. Now, what are the features of money market? So we have a general features of the money market. First, it is a liquidity of assets. Liquidity of assets means where it is dealt with the highly liquidity, means money or near money assets that can be converted into cash. Now, I'm buying the shares. 10 shares I am buying. So when I'm buying, it is not in a cash form. When I sell in the market, that will be in a cash form, means easily converted into cash. Then commercial bill. Commercial bill, you know the promissory note? Have you seen the promissory note, Ashtunisha?
Yes, ma'am.
Promissory note, when you are going and taking the promissory note, it will be when it is written by the particular person, then it can be converted into cash. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can check. Check when they give, it will be like a paper. But when you go and draw the money from the bank, it will be converted into cash. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
So that first picture is the liquidity of asset. And next one is a maturity of assets. Means the maturity of assets, whatever the maturity, that is a promissory note or the check or commercial bill, whatever it may be, it will be maturity, that is period of less than 1 year. Within a 1 year, that will be go for the maturity. And place of dealing, where you will be place the dealing, it has no fixed market. It is not having any fixed place for an activity. It is conducted over telephone or the mail. So it is through the mails it can be made, or it may be through the telephone. But there is no particular market for that. It will be dealt only on a telephone or the mails. How many assets it has? It has the market trades with the short term and financial sources. Short term means it is the less than 2 years. Okay. And nature of market. Here, nature of market means it is comprises of several sub-markets, makes the homogeneous in nature. Means whatever, if I'm starting the business with the shares, so all the shares, it may be preference shares, it will be equity-based shares, but only names are different, but all the shares will be same, that is homogeneous in nature. Where that can be converted into cash. Okay, brokers. Yes. What are the transaction you are making that can be conducted with the or without the help of brokers? Some nowadays what happened? The people, they are making the app and they are doing the transaction with their own app. They are not taking the help of any brokers. Now it has become a very easy. So yeah, the transaction will be conducted with or without the brokers. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Just you see the picture and tell me what the doubt you have. What you have understood with this? These are the financial assets where that can be converted into cash immediately. Here we have
Ma'am.
financial assets ఉన్నాయి, physical assets ఉన్నాయి. Financial
Yes,
assets
ma'am.
ఏంటి?
Financial assets means it is converted into cash, ma'am.
Okay.
Physical assets we can feel and touch the property, ma'am.
Hmm. Means here, this this cannot be just we can see on the paper. With this financial is the deal with the finance and it has a short term. Here we are not investing anything. We are not keeping a oil aside. We are not making any collectibility. We are not making any real estate. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
What are financial assets? These are intangible. Just know what I told is very good. A claim to make new future means it is intangible where we cannot, only we can feel it. We cannot touch it. If you are putting a paper, we are touching it, you cannot feel that it is a cash for pay. Okay. And claim to future cash flow. We are claiming for what? Future. Futurely we are making it. Okay. And issuer pay cash flow. Issuer means who issue is it? The person making the cash flow. And investor receive the cash. Investor. I'm investing the money. So I'll be making it that is into the cash flow. And also it is a financial instrument. And even it is a securities. Got my point?
Yes, ma'am.
What are objectives? Just see the 4 points and tell me. Chapama?
Ma'am,
Chapama.
to provide a parking place to employ short-term surplus funds.
Means here, what you're doing? You are selling the shares and you are making the parking. Parking means moving from one place to other. And that you are making the employment for what? Short-term surplus fund. Surplus means? Surplus and ఏంటమ్మా? More. Deficit అంటే లాస్ రావడం. Surplus అంటే ప్రాఫిట్ రావడం.
Okay, ma'am.
ఇప్పుడు షేర్స్ కొంటావు. షేర్స్ కొన్న తర్వాత ఇమీడియట్లీ అమ్మేస్తావా?
No, ma'am.
If you are buying for the 10 rupees, your share has come to the 9 rupees. You are going for deficit. 10 rupees కొన్నావు, 9 rupees అమ్ముతావా?
No, ma'am.
So that is a surplus fund. Surplus fund means what? It is a
More.
okay. And it
Okay.
provides the room for overcoming short-term deficit. Short-term deficit means provide చేసి overcome వచ్చేసి the deficit and loss వస్తుందనుకో, you will not make it. Okay. And to enable the central bank to influence and regulate the liquidity. So here it's making the central bank, means a banks ki bank. That is a central bank to influence and regulate the liquidity పెంచడానికి and in the economy through its intervention in this market. Means it will be making the influence for the regulating, means making the move of a liquidity of the cashes in the economy. For what? that is through its intervention in the market. Means always you are making the invention in the market. And even it is also provide for the reasonable. Reasonable means if it is a very costly means you'll affordable. No, reasonable price unnappudu access chesti, then users of the short term funds to meet their requirement. Whatever the requirement, what are the funds they are required, they will be quickly and adequately and reasonable cost. Quickly, immediately. అది ఎట్లా అంటే షార్ట్ టర్మ్ ఫండ్స్ తీసుకుంటావు, దానికి వచ్చిన వాల్యూ వస్తేనే you will be going forward to sell it. That is a reasonable cost. అంటే లాస్ రాకుండా ప్రాఫిట్ వస్తే చాలు. అర్థమైందమ్మా?
Yes, ma'am.
What are functions? The screenshot is come functions of money market. ఈ functions and కాకుండా you can make it by seeing this. You can make the your own explanation. You can elaborate your answer. చూడు చెప్పమ్మా, దీంట్లో నుంచి ఈజీగా నీకు ఏమున్నాయా? ఫస్ట్ వన్ ఏమి ఇచ్చిండు? This money market provides a kinds of alternative, attractive అవుతుంది కదా. అరే షేర్ మార్కెట్ అంట అందరు చాలా డబ్బులు వస్తున్నాయి అంట. మీన్స్ ఇట్ ఈస్ a various kind of attractive and it's suitable credit instrument and it's very easily everyone can be affordable. Why they are making it? If they want to help, they want to increase the supply of funds. Got my point? And the money market, even it also provides gulls or shortages in the funds. Whatever the shortages if you get in the fund and arises with the seasonal variation. Seasonal variation means what? Season lo unnappudu what is the different variation? Season ki non-season ki variation చూసి cash flow and the demand for funds. Flow అవుతుందా, మనకి ఎన్ని ఫండ్స్ వస్తున్నాయి, so that all the things will be making the variation in the seasonal variations. And third one, it enhances the amount, means it increases the amount of liquidity in the economy. In the economy, they will make the increase the liquidity of the money. And even it is also available, there's whatever the financial institutions, that is a market, money market, these all are the funds where they get for the cheaper rate. And next it is it makes a stringence for the funds through the quick transfer of the funds from one place to another. Even whatever the reduction, whatever the stringes, the funds, so that can also easily quickly transfer. So whatever the funds we have, that is shares కావచ్చు, commercial bills కావచ్చు, check కావచ్చు. So these all are the make the quick transfer of a fund from one place to the another. Even these all are the things we're providing the profitable investment. If you have a profit, then you will be sell lot. That is an opportunity for the short term surplus funds. And even it also helps to enhance the profitability. Enhance means increase the profitability, that is in the individual and the financial institution. సో ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తున్నారు? ప్రాఫిటబుల్ ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ చేస్తున్నాం. చేసిన తర్వాత ఆపర్చునిటీ వచ్చింది షార్ట్ టర్మ్ సర్ప్లస్ ఫండ్స్, దెన్ దే వాంట్ టు ఎన్హాన్స్, ఇంక్రీజ్ చేస్తారన్నమాట. దాన్ని ప్రాఫిటబిలిటీగా వస్తుందా లేదా, ఇండివిజువల్ దే ఆర్ affordable or not. So these all are the things they can make it out. So these are the instruments amma. ఇది explain the money market instruments అన్నప్పుడు ఇవి రాయాలి. ఇది పిక్ తీసుకోండి. తీసుకుందామా?
Taken, ma'am.
So what are the things we have money market instruments? One is the treasury bill, commercial bill, certificate of deposit, repurchase agreement, corporate bonds, bankers acceptance. These all are the money market instruments. Got my point?
Yes, ma'am.
See here. Players of money market. Who are the players? Who are important, make the money market to move in the markets? Which are the organization? One is a government, one is RBI, and the other one is mutual funds, corporate funds, financial institutions, discount and finance house of India, commercial banks. So these all are the important players of the money market. With this help of these all are the organization, they can play the money market in the CB. What is the CB? Security Certificate Exchange Board of India. Inna Rama idi,
Winner, ma'am.
that is a securities. That is a CB, easily you can make. And this CB was established in the year 1988, and then it has made the statutory board in the year 1982. So 88 lo it has become established. CB అనేది established చేసిన. And next in the 92, it has become the regulatory body, an important body in the financial institution, that is in the money market. And third one, it వచ్చేసి main office of a CB is located in Mumbai. And it has a 4 other regional offices. So your regional offices, head office we have. So these are the 4 cosmopolitan, not the cosmopolitan cities, and these has a regional offices in Kolkata, Delhi, Chennai, and Ahmedabad. Where the Ahmedabad comes? Gujarat. So here functions of CB. First, it is a regulates the security market and secure the market from malpractice. Malpractice means what? Cheating. And educate the investor. So this is all the CB always giving the day-to-day activities where the people cannot be come into the losers. And secure the investors' investment. Yes, they can have the security for the investors. Now, establishment. That is what is the CB? When the CB was established and what are the main objectives? Just you see, and you have to tell me what is the preamble says for the establishment of CB. చెప్పమ్మా చదువు 2 minutes నా చెప్పండి.
Okay, ma'am. To protect the interest of investors in securities and to promote the development of and to regulate the security market and for matter connected therewith are incidental thereto. ఎవరైతే ఇన్వెస్ట్ చేసే వాళ్ళ ఇన్వెస్టర్స్ కి సెక్యూరిటీ ఉంటుంది మ్యామ్, సెక్యూరిటీ కల్పిస్తుంది సెబీ. అండ్ డెవలప్మెంట్ కూడా, అందులో ఇన్వెస్ట్ చేసిన వాళ్ళకి డెవలప్మెంట్, ఇన్వెస్టర్స్ కి ప్రాఫిట్స్ కూడా ఉంటాయి మ్యామ్.
Very good, Abhisha.
Thank you, ma'am.
So ఇక్కడ ఎస్టాబ్లిష్మెంట్ ఎలా అయింది and what are the things they will be getting. So these all are they makes the regulates and the profits, everything can be done with the city. So who are the people in this? In this we have a board of members. Board of members ఉంటారు. In that under the board of members there will be a chairman. Under the chairman there are the members. So in this these are the three people, and first one is a Ministry of Central Government, one person will be there, and dealing with the finance and laws, two members, Reserve Bank of India, one, and the central government nominee is a two. Nominee is a two they will be having. So like this, they will be having a board of directors. What are the objectives? My discordama objectives of CBE is the primary objective of a CBE. It is promote healthy and ordinarily healthy and the ordinary growth of the security. So here it is make the investors to protect, and the objective వచ్చేసి first one వచ్చి to promote the interest of investor so that there is a steady flow of the savings. ఇప్పుడు ఇన్వెస్టర్ మనసులో ఇంట్రెస్ట్ మనం పెట్టినాం అనుకో, there is a steadily savings అనేది ఫ్లో అవుతూనే ఉంటది అన్నమాట. ఇప్పుడు నాకు ఇంట్రెస్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేసిన అనుకో, నేనేమంటా అరే నేను ఇంత ఖర్చు పెట్టుకోవడం కంటే నేను ఇన్వెస్ట్ చేయడం బెటర్, నాకు మనీ వస్తుంది. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
And to regulate the security market and ensure the fair participant. So ఎప్పుడైతే regulates marketing అవుతుందో, they're also ensured for the fair practice. Fair practice అంటే malpractice అంటే wrong things cannot be done, and the wrong detection. So everything will be transparent to the public. Even it is also promote the efficient services by the brokers. So efficient services and brokers మనము అవైల్ చేసుకున్నాం అనుకో, బ్రోకర్స్ కూడా మనకు టైం టు టైం ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇస్తారు, మేడం ఇది ఇంత అవుతుంది ఇంత అవుతుంది ఇంత అవుతుంది అని. So there is a services by the brokers also they will give, and the merchant bankers they have, and other intermediaries, so that they become the competitive and the professionals. Take down these 3 points, ma. Objectives lo
Taken, ma'am.
in functions of CBE. ఏంటివి? CBE అనేది established in 1992 లో, and it is entrusted with the two functions. One is a regulatory function, the other one is a development function. And see what are the regulatory functions? Regulatory functions లో మీకు ఏం కనిపిస్తుందమ్మా?
Regulation of and self-regulatory organizations.
And ఇక్కడ ఏంటి? Stock exchange, that is self-regulatory organization. And the stock exchange and where you are selling and buying the shares. Always you will be seeing in the market kada.
Yes, ma'am.
Share market మొత్తం పడిపోయింది, it has come to the town. So it is a regulatory functions law, it is a regulations for the exchange for the self-regulatory organization. Next one వచ్చేసి registration and the regulations of stock brokers. Registration is compulsory. Without the registration, you cannot become the member of the stock exchange. So these are the things where you have to take the registration of the regulation of stock brokers. Stock brokers నుంచి కూడా అంటే ఎవరైనా తీసుకుంటాం రిజిస్ట్రేషన్, నాకు అవసరం ఉందా లేదా అంటే హ్యావ్ టు టేకింగ్ ద నేమ్ ఆఫ్ ద బ్రోకర్. And even they have the sub-brokers also, and the registration to all issues. There is a merchant bankers, underwriters, portfolio managers, etc. And there is a third point of this, registration and regulations of the working of collective investment. Means what? Regulations and, registration. Registration and regulations of working of collective investment, including mutual funds, and take them. Anusha?
Ma'am.
Third point here, regulations and registration.
Yes, ma'am.
And the regulations and whatever the work is done by you, that is a collectivity. So that without the registration, if you are going and if you are including anything, it can be worked out. No, registration is must.
Yes, ma'am.
To registration untene, you can become the artificial person of the company.
Yes, ma'am.
And next one is a prohibition of fraudulent and unfair trade practices. So ఇక్కడ prohibition అంటే ఏంటమ్మా?
Rules and regulations ni follow కావాలి మేడం. ఫ్రాడ్ సేమ్ చేయొద్దు, చీటింగ్ కానీ ఫ్రాడ్స్ కానీ. ఇంకా అంటే ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ ఒక డేట్ ఉంటది కదా మేడం, ఆ డేట్ కి దాటకుండా వేరే ఏం చేయొద్దు. సమ్ టైం ఉంటది కదా మేడం,
లిమిటెడ్ పీరియడ్.
లిమిటెడ్ పీరియడ్.
And there is a unfair trade practices. And next one is the prohibition of insider trading. Insider trading అంటే ఏంటిది? ఒక కంపెనీ ఉంది అంటే చేయకూడదు. ప్రొహిబిషన్ అంటే స్టాప్. ప్రొహిబిషన్ అంటే స్టాప్ చేయడము. So your prohibition of inside, that is the inside traders. మనకి ఎప్పుడైతే ఇన్సైడ్ ట్రేడర్స్ ఉంటారో వాళ్ళతో చేయకూడదు. అవుట్ సైడర్స్ ఉంటే చేయాలి. External. And you're regulating the subsequential acquisition, that is the shares and the takeover the companies. So whatever it is made, that is the substantial companies to overcome. And next one is the developmental functions. What are developmental functions? One is the regulatory function, kadama. You have developmental functions. And here where the promoting investors education. Adi developmental functions lo, if you are educated means they will be giving the new things. They may or they may not. If you are educated, promoting the investors education means you are making the enhancement for the investors education. And even they'll be giving the trading of the intermediaries and conducting the research and publicizing, that is the information over the money market. Manaku stock exchange every month papers stay, books stay. So that is according to that they can conduct the research activities and they can publish the important documents in the papers. Okay. And these all are the CB. They will have the fair prices, fair practices, means whatever it is fairly, it is not the wrong thing. They will make it. And promotion of self-regulatory organization, they will be promotion. Anusha, powers of CB Jaipur?
Power to control and regulate stock exchanges.
So ఇందాక చెప్పింది మనకి కొన్ని 6 points. పవర్స్ నెక్స్ట్ ఇది వచ్చేసి మనకి కంటిన్యూషన్ చెప్పమ్మా.
Power to call periodical return from recognized stock exchanges.
పీరియాడిక్ అంటే సిన్స్ మన పీరియడ్ రెగ్యులర్ గా చేయలేము అనమాట. They will provide the periodical returns, that is from the recognized stock exchange.
Power to compel listing of securities by public companies.
Means what?
Compel. SEBI ki and other side public companies ki compare చేసుకోవచ్చు మేడం.
Compile అంటే లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద సెక్యూరిటీస్ బై ద పబ్లిక్ డిపాజిటర్. ప్రైవేట్ పేరు కదా మనం చదివింది. ప్రైవేట్ గవర్నమెంట్ ఎంప్లాయీస్ కూడా ఉంటాయి. సో ఇట్స్ మేక్స్ ద డిఫరెన్సెస్. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్ ఇస్ పవర్స్ టు కాల్ information. So where you have get the powers to make the information or explain the recognized stock exchange, means you are making the people to aware of a particular thing. Okay, and the power to grant approval to buy laws of a recognized stock exchange. So whatever the recognized stock exchange, that they will be making it. They will be making the approvals.
Ma'am. Hello, ma'am.